What up, peoples? How y'all doing, man? Listen, check this out, right?
Demonstrators marching from Milton to Mattapan, rallying for change.
Tuesday.
Guys are still pushing for police
How's everybody
reform.
feeling
We've
today?
got night team coverage.
Pardon my voice. Fucking allergies, man. They've been really fucking with me. Anyway, though, welcome to Primetime Omen. It's an hour-long show. It'll be over by 10 o'clock. We'll discuss the latest issues, what's happening in the world, what's happening in life, what's happening. And of course, I'll have to continue what I'm doing because a lot of people that I do business with are on the opposite side of the country. So it's 6 o'clock for them.
Major warm-up is on the way for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to get hot and humid, and we'll have a little threat of the severe thunderstorms moving through for the evening. Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Reiner here with that first check.
So, right, check this out.
Out there today, very nice. Upper 70s to around 80 with low humidity, but it is hotter tomorrow, and it will be more humid tomorrow. Right now, the numbers into the upper 60s in town, 67, Fitchburg at 70. The dew point temps, thankfully, they are not all that high right now. So I do think you have another comfortable night for sleeping. Boston dew point 52, Norwood 51. But as we go through the morning hours, the humidity will start to build. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, mild, temps between 55 and 60. Morning commute, 7 a.m. The numbers quickly into the mid-60s with a little bit of humidity by 9 a.m. Breezy and humid. Temps in the low 70s. We are heading for the upper 80s to.
Alrighty then, let's talk some stuff, shall we? What are we gonna talk about tonight? What's on everyone's mind? I know what's on my mind. Success. What it really means to be successful.
Jared, thank you. And stay with the news station.
Well, one
as we track
perceives
the
it
potential
successful.
for those thunderstorms tomorrow. The Today New England team will have you covered. They've got everything where they get started at 4:30 a.m. and they stay on straight through 10.
What one may see as successful may not be another measure of success. You understand what I'm saying? Like some people may see money as the ultimate testament to how successful someone is. Whereas, others may see success as the relationships that they build, among people. Now, either of those things can be considered success. My opinion of success is that it is something that is long-lasting, something that can't be taken away, something that you can't actually put a dollar value on. You know what I'm saying? I can't put a dollar value on the amount of knowledge I have in my head. Neither can I put the amount of knowledge on someone else's mind. You know what I'm saying? You never know how.
A rally and a march from Milton to Mattapan. The act of unity in remembrance of George Floyd's murder.
You never know.
1 year ago.
This is not just a moment in time.
You never. God damn it! You never know exactly what is going to.
Planned a similar march last summer that involved.
You never know.
It was that moment in history, and it was unfortunate that
You never know what the fuck is
gonna
happen.
You
never know. You never know what.
It was only normal, I think, for the community, for me to be here.
What circumstances?
It started with a rally in Milton, then a 1 mile march to Mattapan, where another rally was held at Walker Park. That's when supporters took a knee for 9 minutes and 29 seconds.
As much as it was painful reminder, I'm trying to be.
The one thing I do love about doing what I want when I want is I choose to deal with or not deal with certain things. And if I choose not to deal with it, then I don't have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to put up with bullshit. The only bullshit I put up with is the bullshit I choose to put up with. And if I'm putting up with it, then it's not bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because if I feel that something doesn't make logical sense in my mind, then it doesn't make logical sense. I mean, logic is logic, right? Zeros and ones. Zeros and ones. That's it. Simple, easy.
Families impacted by police violence holding a march starting at the Franklin Park Zoo. Those families and other supporters are calling for prosecution in cases of police violence and the reopening Several close cases. Now, one mother who came out to March says she just wants her family
Now,
to be safe when they have to interact with police.
Success.
I have a 3-year-old son.
How does one
Already
continue
scared for him.
to be successful?
He's only 3 years old. I shouldn't have.
I can't tell you how to be successful as far as
And his
being
generation.
rich. That's what you're looking for. Unfortunately, that's not something I can tell you. I don't know how to be rich. I'll never be rich because when I get money, I spend it or I give it away. Because to me, I feel that that's what it's meant to be done. It really holds no value except for the transfer for goods. You know, and it's unfortunate that a lot of people who are really bad people feel that because they have money, it somehow makes them better than everyone else. One day money ain't gonna be worth shit, motherfucker. And I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. Because I'm gonna be the first motherfucker at your door knocking. I'm gonna say to you, alright, buddy. It's called the human application. Let's see your past job experience. What do you know how to do? Because money means nothing now, buddy. What skills do you have? Oh, you know how to sit in a fucking chair and push paper around and decide who gets to keep their job or not? That's what you do? Well, we don't need that. We need somebody who knows how to plant seeds in the dirt, hunt, perhaps, skin an animal. Use your hands to do something rather than write your name on a check. Can you do that? You can't? You're useless then. Go stay over there somewhere. Your money means nothing here. That's why they keep us so separated. That's why they keep us so separated, because they know that we outnumber them. And once we realize that, you know, it's not like we're gonna go killing them and shit. We're just not gonna take the bullshit anymore. You don't have to be violent about it. Just, no, I'm not doing that. What do you mean you're not doing it? I mean, I'm not doing it. Neither is anybody else. No, we don't need a union to say we're not doing it. We're all not doing it. In fact, why are we doing it for you? We'll do it for ourselves. We'll all go start our own small businesses that fill the gaps of that. Now, explain to me how a bunch of small businesses is a bad idea. Let's think about why it's not. Big ass store like Walmart comes into town selling everything that you can possibly buy. Downtowns and centers of town become ghost towns. Properties end up vacant, looking all dilapidated and shit. Nobody can really put anything there because Walmart sells all. So, you know, you get these shops that try to open up, and then Walmart starts selling that shit, and they can't compete, so they go out of business because people want a cheaper product. But if you look at how much you're spending in cheaper products all the way around, the cost for buying cheaper products is that some person who could have potentially benefited from you buying the more expensive, better put together product, now they don't have an income. Therefore, they now become a burden on their community, which the community doesn't have a tight-knit group. It's not a community anyway. You know, a community is not a community unless it can, you know, provide for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, God forbid, let's say, you know, you got a few markets here in town. They got fresh vegetables. They all get their fresh vegetables delivered by Pepe because Pepe's got a truck. And I'm just saying Pepe because who fucking cares? There used to be a place on goddamn fucking the boulevard called Pepe's fucking Fruits. So that's why I said fucking Pepe's. So anybody out there who thinks I'm being a goddamn fucking racist or a fucking prejudiced person, fuck you. Because Pepe's Fruits existed. Look it the fuck up. Now, or it might have been fucking Chico's, which is even worse. If I had said Chico's, you probably would have flipped the fuck out. It's either Chico's or Pepe's. How about this? We'll call him Chico Pepe. Anyway, like I was saying, Chico Pepe's got a motherfucking truck. So everybody's like, yo, Chico Pepe. Why don't you hit up all the farms for us and then bring back the peppers? Chico Pepe's like, fuck it. Why not? Hey, we'll give you gas and we'll throw you an extra few dollars. Chico Pepe finds out that he's making mad money just driving and picking up shit for people. Boom. He's straight. He's straight. He's keeping these businesses in supplies. People are going to the businesses. Everybody's happy. Now, what happens when somebody comes in there, right? And a place like Walmart comes in there. Now you got all these businesses. Chico Pepe's doing good. The butcher's doing good. Everybody's doing good. The farm's doing good. Everybody's doing good. Then Walmart comes in, right? Starts selling it. Things at a very cheap price. Oh, wow, I can get this cheaper. You know, the community wasn't really that tight to begin with, because if they were, they wouldn't allow this to happen. But they're not really that tight. So, you know, here comes Walmart. People start going to Walmart. All of a sudden, you know, one of the businesses that Chico Pepe delivers to closes. Now, Chico Pepe is hurting. You know, he's losing money. He's not delivering as much. So he's not making as much money. Right? Another business goes out of business. Fucking Chico Pepe. He's losing money. You know, dude doesn't have any money to spend. He's got to stop delivering because it's costing him too much. Now he's got to go get a job at motherfucking Walmart, right? Now Chico Pepe's not delivering as much. Boom, they don't have that good price. They don't have that guaranteed delivery. Their deliveries are coming whenever the fuck they come in. They're mashed up. They're losing product. Time's wasted. Price goes up. They can't afford the shipping anymore. They got to go up on their price. People are like, well, Walmart's cheaper. Why are you going up on your already high prices? Goddamn, he's like, look, motherfucker, I can't afford it. Boom, he goes out of business. Now he's working at motherfucking Walmart. And then the community suffers. Because you can't stand by your fucking people. You have to support your people, man. And your people are those around you. Simple as that. You can't keep trying to draw these goddamn fucking lines in the sand every single time, you know, some shit that you don't like doesn't go your way. Walk away from it. Don't deal with it. Don't be bothered with it. You're not going to change everybody. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to change many people. It's a hard fight. You know, it's a very unfortunate set of circumstances that has brought us to where we are now. You know what I'm saying? And it's this type of thing. It's this type of thing that makes people say, fuck it. I mean, oh God, it's fucking hot, but I gotta keep it nice and warm in here during these time periods so that the little plants.
White was sworn in as commissioner in February by then Mayor Marty Walsh. 2 days later, he was placed on leave after domestic violence accusations from the 90s surfaced. An independent investigation was conducted.
Anyway,
Mayor Cheney announced she was ready to.
So yeah, like I was saying, I still got sauces to do. Now I did 1, 2, 3 that I just blended and tasted, and they were good. So I'm letting them sun, you know, brew just a little bit longer so they can get that nice sun cookedness. I'm gonna try not cooking them with direct heat. I'm guessing I'll probably do a few more tonight. I might do a noodle eating. Maybe eat some noodles, one of the new packs of noodles. Fuck you, Billy Blank, for not giving me my goddamn money, motherfucker. That's why I'm eating your goddamn noodles, bitch. How you like that? How you like that? Anyway, listen though. Check this out. Another thing I want to talk about. Another thing I want to discuss. Another one of my curiosities. I have many of them. You know, I'm like a kid. Be walking around some days, and then I'll just be thinking about some shit, and it'll pop in my head. Alright, so today I was walking, right? And once again, I want people to understand that I'm not making fun of anybody. Alright? I'm simply curious. Now, if I can't ask questions, then I can't understand. If I can't understand, then I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want me to give a fuck, then you have to entertain my questions and satisfy my curiosities. All right, so here's the thing. I went to the market today, right? I was coming out of the market. And there's this. All right, listen. This is what I'm saying. I don't know what necessarily to call the person because there's so many different labels now. There's so many fucking labels that I'm not sure which ones are allowed to be used without being considered politically incorrect or insensitive or whatever, label you're going to give me. So, disclaimer. I do not know what labels exist. I am not someone who is on the internet looking up shit constantly or blogging or into any of that crap. Pardon my language, but that's what I feel like. And I'm old-fashioned. I'm from the 70s and 80s, 90s I grew up. So it's not that I don't tolerate. I tolerate, and I believe everybody has a right to do things the way they want to do things. They have a right to feel the way they feel, and they have a right to say the things they want to say. But here we go, and here's where I'm going to, here's my disclaimer. I have a fucking mind of my own. I have opinions. I have opinions, curiosities, and questions. Therefore, if I say something that offends you, just know that it's not me offending you because I don't like you, or I hate you, or I don't like your lifestyle. It's because I don't understand it, and I'm asking questions. And the questions may seem offensive to you. You may be offended by these questions. I honestly don't care. Because, like I said, in order for me to understand, I'm going to have to ask questions. And some of those questions are going to be very personal and awkward. But to me, awkwardness is only formed when somebody doesn't want to be forthcoming. Then there's that awkwardness. Silence between two people is not always awkward. Sometimes it's the most normal thing in the world. When you don't have anything to say, you shouldn't talk. Just shut the fuck up. Just sit down and shut the fuck up. Why can't people just chillax together without saying shit? Sometimes that's the best thing to do. You can just vibe off each other's emotions or vibe off each other's feelings. You don't have to necessarily. You don't necessarily have to go through a whole bunch of bullshit for no reason. Now, sometimes it may seem like I'm talking. Well, no, I don't feel like I'm talking out of either side of my neck. I'm talking out of my mouth. I say the same thing every day. It's like a broken fucking record. You know what I'm saying? It's like a broken fucking record. It's like a broken record. I always feel like people need to stop feeling as if they and their feelings or their hurt or their emotions are more important than someone else's. Your problems are your problems. If you are uncomfortable the way you are, or coming out gay or lesbian or transgender or whatever number of things, then you know what? You should not throw it out there like that. Like, all right, let's say I was embarrassed about let's say I had irritable bowel syndrome, right? And I was overly flatulent, right? And I was talking about this all the time, right? So then certain people who don't want to smell that shit or be around someone who's always farting are like, oh, yo, that's the dude farts all the damn time. I don't want to be bothered with that because I don't like the smell of farts. Now, is that offensive? No. This person doesn't want to smell your stinking ass farts. There's nothing wrong with that shit, right? There's nothing wrong with that shit. So there's no awkwardness, right? No awkwardness. You don't walk into a room and then everybody's chilling there like it's all good. They know you're flatulent and they're trying to be nice for whatever fucking stupid reason. They're just trying to be nice. Right? When, in all honesty, they don't have to be nice by not being around that person. It's not mean to not be around the person, and that person doesn't have to feel all fucked up, right? You know what I'm saying? Boom. So here goes my question based on what I saw today. I was going to the market, came out the store, I was walking, right? I look up, and there is something. Don't get fucking mad. Like I said, since I don't know the exact label, I'm just going to say something, someone, a person. I don't know if they identify as a person. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're species neutral or species fucking fluid. I don't fucking know. I asked somebody a question yesterday because I was curious about it. And I said, well, what exactly how does gender fluid relate to your sexuality? What up, Stephen Pulley? How you doing, man? So, I'm like, yo, what does gender fluid have to do? Like, how does it influence your sexuality? And they're like, it doesn't. I'm like, but doesn't your gender somehow play a role in your sexuality? Like, I mean, if you're a male, the general scientific belief is that you will be heterosexual. That's the norm of nature. Maybe not the norm in our world, but it is the natural norm. It is the biological natural norm. I say this because science has proven it. You can't reproduce with the same sex. You can adopt, but that's not reproduction. That's just taking on somebody else's responsibility. You know, and I'm, like I said, I'm not against what they do. But here, back to my story. So I'm looking at this person, right, which shaped like a man, looks like a man, built like a 6'5" man. Okay? Now, so far that sounds normal, right? Okay, sounds very fucking normal. Very normal. Now, here's where it gets a little not normal, right? A little not normal. The man was wearing a hot, bright, hot magenta pink like halter top number, right? I assume he either has not started taking hormones or is planning on taking hormones. Either way, he didn't have very much in the breast area, right? It looked really awkward. The shape, the size, just really awkward, right? I'm gonna get back to this though. So, lipstick, bright pink ass lipstick, mustache and everything, you know, just wig, shirt up to here, you know, shorts, booty shorts. I'm talking about like the short shorts that are so short, the bottom half of an ass cheek is always visible. You know what I'm saying? Just that little part, right? Now, I'm looking like, what the fuck am I looking at, right? Because I'm trying to figure this out. I'm not being fucking rude. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just trying to figure out as I walk by, do I say hello, miss, or hello, sir? Because he could be a cross-dresser who's a man that just likes dressing like a woman. If I call him a female, I'm wrong, right? Right, exactly. Now, if it's a transgender person, I say, hey, dude, then I'm all types of fucked up there. Oh, you're not recognizing my right to be a woman. No, I just didn't know that you were, bitch. But if you want to be a bitch, I'll call you a bitch. Understand what I'm saying? Don't get all twisted out of fucking shape because your shit doesn't make sense to other people. Case in point. The black man's struggle doesn't make sense to a lot of fucking people, does it? Neither does the Asian man's struggle or the white man's plight. None of that makes shit to make sense to the people who don't understand it. Maybe if we did a little more talking to one another, we might actually understand one another, and then all the fucking bullshit that's brewed in ignorance would stop permeating our brains. I mean, shit. I've met people from the UK, Australia, Belgium, France, Canada, fucking Alabama, Montana, I mean, California, Washington. Never met these people before. We shared a common thing, which is hot sauce and chili peppers and now tincture, which, hold on a second, take a little drop here. I'm on a roll. Anyway, the thing. The thing I'm saying, right? The thing I'm saying is that we're overcomplicating things. I want to see your fucking ranch, dude. I'll fly out there. Like, invite me out to the fucking ranch. I would love that shit, dude. I would fucking love it. I've never been to Montana a day in my life. Never. Never even knew anybody there. You're the first person I've ever known in Montana. You heard me joking about it. I'm like, I don't know if he lives in an apartment building. I'm assuming he lives on a ranch. Haha, I was right. He lives on a fucking ranch. I bet you it's fucking magnificent. Beautiful, scenic, trees and wilderness for miles. As far as the eye can see. God, I would love the fucking Phoenix out there. Yeah, that's what I call it. That's what I call it now, Steve. It's no more dropping tincture. I call it riding the fucking Phoenix. I'm gonna explain to you why I call it riding the Phoenix, because that shit burns your ass down to ashes. And you pop back out even fucking better. Oh yeah! See, this shit got me charged the fuck up. I love this shit. It's fucking beautiful. Ooh, it's fucking beautiful. I love it. But yeah, back to what I was saying though. Like, the things that they force small businesses to go through is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know why it's ridiculous? Because I've worked in corporate America. Most of us have. Y'all know what net 30, net 90, net 120s are? Shit, these companies are buying $1 million worth of shit and not even fucking paying for it. Net fucking 30? Shit, I wish I could get a goddamn fucking net 30 on some shit. Hey, let me get 500 bottles. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna sell them. Let me just hit you off in 30 fucking days. Nah, it doesn't work like that for us. In fact, they want more from us than they want from the big ass corporations. All the while trying to stifle us. All the while trying to stifle us. Keep us from doing what they say is this whole meaning of this goddamn country. The land of the free and home of the brave. Land of opportunity. Milk and honey. You know? Well, I don't see milk and honey anymore. I see peppers and hot sauce. You know? Peppers and hot sauce. That's the future for me. That's the future for a lot of things. I mean, it's never gonna... Why would it end? Just explain to me. People's taste buds are gonna die one day and they're just gonna... I don't care if it tastes good anymore. Just give me back the Franks. I want the Franks back. I want ordinary, bland, same old shit. Put that shit on everything. No, you can't. Put it on some ice cream and see if it tastes good. It don't. I tried it. It's nasty as fuck. You know? But I have to fucking be fair, man. You know? When I review these things, I have to be fair. I can't be biased. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I hate corporate America or corporate world, period. If, you know, somebody who was a small sauce company has to go that route in order to get their stuff tasted, then I'll support that by reviewing them. I'm not going to continuously buy their product. That's just not going to happen. They have enough fucking money. Who I will support on a continued basis are small businesses. Like Stephen Pulley's Hot Sauce. Like Dandito Sauce. Like Fire Pods Farm. Like Little Dick's Hot Sauce. Like Quarantine Project. Angry Bear. All the little guys. I mean, dude, these sauces that I have tasted have blown my mind every single time. And yo, Steve, I'm gonna use your I'm gonna use your tincture and hot sauce. I'm gonna use your tincture and hot sauce. I'm not sure what I'm gonna name it yet, but I'm gonna use your tincture and hot sauce. It's gonna be fucking delicious and hot, but so good. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a ferment for it or a cook. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm thinking maybe a cook, maybe. Not sure. Anyway, though, it's halfway through the prime time. Now let's talk about, back to my curiosity thing. So, you know, I'm looking at him, I'm trying to figure this whole thing out, like whether he's man or woman. And he got like he or she got an attitude. Like, you know, I wasn't staring. I just looked and just had like a look on my face like, you know, like a, I can't tell what it is type of face. And, you know, made a comment, something like, I couldn't really hear it, but it upset me. It upset me enough to turn around and say, look, you know, nobody told you to come out the house dressed like that. Now, I did not say that because it could possibly have been a man. I said that because I would have said that to a fucking female. Your ass cheeks are hanging out. You look ridiculous. A female would have looked ridiculous dressed like this. But because you know you're not a female, even though you may supposedly identify as one, your immediate thought process in your head is that I'm judging you based on your sexuality or lack thereof. Whatever the fuck your problem is. Or whatever your problem is not. You know, it seems to me often that people want you to feel sorry for them more than they want you to They want you to feel sorry for them. It's my son's just was trying to call me. I haven't talked to him in a long time. Well, actually a few days ago. But you know, you get these fucking people. You get these fucking people, right? You get these people and they're idiots. They're idiots because they're so busy worrying about what everybody else is doing instead of really truly trying to just do what they're doing. Like, what are you doing? Why are you wasting your time with everything else? With everything else. And you know, it's foolishness. It's foolishness. Just stay in your lane, whatever that lane is. You know what I'm saying? Thing about me is I'm multi-talented. And I'm not saying other people aren't. If you stop doing what they want you to do and focus on yourself, you'll find out that you're probably good at a lot of shit. But you've zeroed in on what they wanted you to. You've honed your skills for that. You basically zoned yourself into something. That's why our workforce is so fucking fucked up. I mean, at one point in time, we used to have a very diverse workforce. And then so many of those jobs disappeared. So now you have so many unskilled workers. It's hard to get good manufacturing help. Which is why machines are taking over so many different jobs, is because people just don't know how to do them as well, and a machine is a lot more efficient rather than trying to train a person to do it. You know, machines aren't going to take our jobs. We're taking them from ourselves because we lack the intelligence and the know-how and the go out and get to do. You know what I'm saying?
Someone gets a fuel tank, the deaths are gonna be on us. We gotta do our part, and running new hail of bullets isn't it. So you can show me where those beacons are, or I have to find them myself.
Take a go.
Cavalry.
We need some water.
Free? As in free people?
No.
Come inside the forces. Gotta go through training.
Oh. Alright, I'm back. It's almost 9:45. Not that anything special is happening at 9:45. Because there isn't anything special happening at 9:45. God damn. Whew. I tell you, man, that tincture is no joke. Lego más fuego. Lego más fuego. So sorry for it. Check this out. Damn it! I forgot what I was gonna say. Forget that. Now, here's the other thing. The other question I have. The other thing that I'm curious about, right? I'm curious about this. I'm not judging anybody, just curious, right? All right, here it is. Now, how does anyone with a problem expect the person who doesn't have the problem to listen to them if they're approaching them in a way that a person wouldn't listen to a person if they didn't have a problem? You know, when you come at somebody hostile, they're automatically going to be defensive. It's a natural reaction. I mean, unless you're wired wrong, you normally would react to hostility with either avoiding the hostile individual or attacking the hostile individual. you know? And that goes for anybody who's hostile. For whatever reason. And maybe you don't like purple people. You know, you can't stand fucking purple people. They're purple skin, walking around looking like fucking eggplants and shit. Fucking purple. You know? So don't live around purple people. Purple people probably feel the same way about green people. You know, they don't want to be around green people looking like goddamn beanstalks. Stay away from us. But the thing is, it seems that in some instances, you have those who are so ignorant that they feel the need to then hurt the other people. That's where the shit has to stop. And it's never usually... Alright, I would say that out of all human beings, 65% of us don't give a fuck about race or religion or any of that shit. We just don't care. We're just like, fuck it. We just want to live. And we just want to live. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're good people. I didn't say that. Some serial killers aren't racist or terrible people. They just don't like people. They like killing people. So, you know, what I'm trying to say is let's not make race a constant issue. By nature, once you make the issue a racial issue, you've already separated everything. You've already drawn lines in the sand. You've already chosen sides. Because alright, you know, if you're a black person who doesn't agree with everything black people go through, then you're not a real black person. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing if you're white. It's the same thing for any race. And guess what happens to all those people who are cast out by their own race because they don't believe in their race's way? They're fucking humans! Ha! You know, look at some of the marches and the demonstrations and the protests and the vigils and stuff. And you see a wide variety of people. And these are human beings. They've decided that the color of their skin doesn't matter. They're going to stand in solidarity with other human beings. We need to approach things this way, people. We need to approach things this way. We need to start a political party called the Human Party. We care about humans. Whatever's going to benefit the majority of us, not the minority. And people are like, well, that sounds backwards. For you, no, because the minority is rich fucking assholes who are bleeding the world dry. Now, I'm not saying rich men don't deserve to be rich. I'm not saying they don't deserve to be rich. They deserve to be whatever they want to be. But no one deserves to be kept from achieving that if that's what they want. And nobody deserves to be kept from just making, like I said, I don't want to make more than $35,000 or $40,000 a year. Seriously, anything beyond that, I'm going to give it away. I'm going to donate it, give it to people, literally walk out into the streets and say, hey, how's your rent this month? You need help? Boom, here's $500. I don't need it. I have everything that I need. And once I have my kids, damn, man, I'll be the richest man in the fucking world. What's better than that? Being able to do what you want to do when you want and do that with your kids. That's fucking amazing. That would be the best. I'd be the best fucking feeling in the world. Now, a roommate's hard of hearing, so, you know, that's why you have to listen to all this loud ass shit. It's what it is. I'm just thankful I have this place to stay. I have a home now, and it feels good to have someplace you can call a home. After having one and having it ripped out from under you real quick. Life change. There's a lot to deal with. Feelings of being abandoned and shit. The loneliness. The loneliness sucks, you know? The loneliness sucks. It does. It really sucks. It gets it gets real monotonous, you know. You wake up, you're alone, you have children, an ex-wife. I would never go back to her for a million fucking years. But I miss the companionship of one, you know, just having a woman come home and say, "Hey, what's going on? How was your day?" You know, or to be able to share like all the fucking accomplishments and achievements, you know. To have somebody that's excited about it, as excited about it as you are, because it's gonna benefit them. It's gonna build their future. And to have someone try to tear that down every chance that they could get. I mean, it was painful.
Wherever you go this summer, Midas can help get
But,
you
you know,
there.
it's
Celebrate your freedom with our 24
what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? That's what they say.
at Midas.com.
And I believe it to a certain degree, you know. I believe it to a certain degree. It doesn't mean, though, that if you're a weak individual, that you necessarily become a stronger individual because of said strength. You know, you have to change everything about yourself to be, if you were a weak person. You know, some people will always be weak. Some people will always be weak. Some people will never have the courage to just do what they want to do. Because they're afraid. They're afraid to fail. They're afraid that it won't be good enough. And I was afraid for a long time. I was quite, you know, I thought if I try and I fail, then they'll be right. And then I'll never be able to show my face again and I'll look stupid. But I was like, if I don't try, then I'll never fucking know. So even if, as far as I get, is right here, then you know what? I did something. I made hot sauce. I sold hot sauce. I've met some really cool ass people across the world. Across the world. You know, and maybe this isn't a huge thing, because you gotta remember, I'm relatively new to social media. I think my Instagram account's only maybe 6 months old, probably. Maybe a little longer than that. I'm not sure. Let's say it's been around for a year. Let's just use a year. I know it's less than that, but let's just say it's been a year. And I never read about, you know, I don't go to these little marketing things and tell you how to use it. I don't use any of the apps that analyze and tell you how to target and which fucking hashtags use. I put hashtags based on whatever the fuck it is I'm putting in there. So sometimes it'll be a hashtag that doesn't exist, and I'll just keep using it until it exists. There we go. I mean, isn't that how hashtags are created anyway? You know, you just keep putting something into it until other people will start putting stuff on it, and then all of a sudden, bam, you got this huge ass hashtag that people start following. You know, all I'm saying is, like, what I'm saying is this. If you stop striving for someone else's success and start striving for your own, you'll find out that freedom is a wonderful fucking thing. True freedom is wonderful. I mean, none of us are truly really free. Not yet. I'm not as free as I want to be yet. But hopefully soon I will be. You know? And that means going wherever that freedom happens to lie. Hopefully it's here in New Hampshire, but, you know, honestly, it's wherever the fuck it takes me. And if that's halfway across this country, to the middle of it, the bottom of it, the north side of it, the west side of it, wherever it takes me. I might travel around the fucking country until the day I die. Who knows? I don't know. I have no idea. I do not know. All I know is that no matter what place I'm in, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, which is whatever my mind focuses on for the day. Today was chicken and hot sauce and making hot sauces and social media stuff. You know, some days I just don't feel like doing the shit. You know, how people are, oh, you're a social media whore. There are days I'm just not interested. I don't want to share. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to be funny. I don't want to do anything. And there's some days I don't even feel funny. I don't find myself to be that funny. I know I can say some funny shit once in a while, but I don't consider myself to be a comedian. I don't consider myself to be hilarious or like, oh god, that guy is so funny, I want to watch him. You know, I don't feel like that. Like, I post shit constantly. I very rarely watch it. If I do, it's if I do something for someone in specific. Like, if I do a review, I'll watch it just to make sure that it went over well and to kind of look and see where I could go make it better. Because the whole point of the review is to share with the audience, you know, the sauce and my thoughts, my honest, unfiltered thoughts on it. So I will watch those because I like to make sure that I'm portraying their products properly, even though they don't pay me for the shit. They don't pay me for the shit. I don't want anybody to pay me for it. I don't want people to pay me for anything except for the sauce, the hot sauce that I make. That's about it. But to do something, if I like something, I'm gonna talk about it. So I don't want you to pay me for that. You know, what the fuck kind of shit is that? Now, if you want to give me free hot sauce, well, you know, I'm totally open to that, but I'm still going to review it, honestly. So, see, in that regard, you might not want to give me any free hot sauce. You'd be like, oh, free hot sauce doesn't guarantee me a great review? Well, fuck that guy. Well, yeah, fuck me. But, it's 9:45. 15 more minutes until this live is open. So, for the last 15 minutes, I figure I'll listen to some... I don't know. What am I going to listen to? I have no idea. Not really sure what I want to listen to. How about... Oh, I was listening to this earlier. This is Rapid Eye Movement by Stephen Pulley. Now, let me tell you what happened earlier. I had some Purple Diamonds mixed with some, I think it was Skywalker OG or Green Crack, one of the two. I don't remember. Either way, right? I was high as fuck. Then I did some tincture, had a little beer. So now I'm buzzing and high as fuck, right? So now I hop on the oh shit, what is her name? I feel like a douchebag now, but she was doing a live, right? So I hopped in to take a look at the live and shit. I think it's High Therapy, and her friend. And so I was up there, right? And I'm watching the fucking thing. You know, everything's cool. Shit's chilling, right? Now, all of a sudden, hold up, I gotta find out what the fuck their names are. Because I don't wanna say their names wrong. I want everybody to know who the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, it's High Therapy. High Therapy is one of them. Now let me find out. High Therapy is one of them. And then it's her friend. Which I'm trying to find. And she's got so many fucking followers and shit that I am probably not gonna go through this whole goddamn list. It's just no way in the world I'm going through fucking 3,000 something fucking people. That's not gonna happen. Maybe I'll find yes, Your Highness I Am. Okay, so Your Highness I Am and High Therapy, right? I hop on their live. Manny and Lemonade Brand are playing fucking GTA 5, so I don't even think they're noticing what's going on and shit. Or maybe they've seen this stuff before. Or maybe they're just bugged the fuck out. I'm not sure. But here's the thing. I'm high as fuck. And I'm listening to this fucking music before I even hop on their live. So I'm already like in a zone mentally. Like, I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Right? All of a sudden, fucking the Highness I Am her fucking face starts looking like a Disney goddamn character and shit. Like, her fucking eyes are all huge and cartoony and shit. And her, like, teeth are all sparkly. And her lips and face just look all extra cartoony and shit. So, like, at first, I didn't say anything. You know, I wanted to make sure other people seen it before I said something. Because I really thought I was bugging the fuck out. And then when she said that, you know, it was a filter or some shit, and like, usually when you move close to a screen or to the camera, the filter stops, or you move too far away and it stops. She was all in the camera, away from the camera, her fucking shit wasn't going nowhere. And it started freaking me out. I had to like leave for a hot second, go look at other stuff, make sure I wasn't fucking losing my shit. Then I did some more tincture, and everything, you know, seemed strange even more. It was weird. So I stopped watching it for a hot minute, and then I went back, and she still looked like that. So then I realized, okay, it's a filter. It really is a filter, and she didn't metamorphose into Puss in Boots with sparkling teeth. Because that's what her eyeballs look like. It looked like fucking Puss in Boots. I'm dead ass serious. They were all big and sparkly and cute and shit. She looked all sad, and then she had like these big cartoon lips. She looked like, I guess, a Disney filter or something like that. So she might have been Princess, whatever the black princess's name is. I stopped fucking with Disney a long ass time ago, so I really don't know. You know, when they say, oh, black princess from Disney, finally, I'm like, okay, whatever. Oh yeah, the frog princess. They wouldn't even tell you her fucking name. Frog princess. Why she have to be a fucking frog princess? Why can't she be like a lion princess? Or, you know, something, frog? Why frog? Why frog? I'm just saying, why frog? That's all. You know, I'm pretty sure there's a really cool story behind it and everything. I wouldn't be able to tell you because I didn't watch it. You know? You're not going to just splash black people on something and all of a sudden I'm just going to watch it or throw my support for it. It doesn't work that way. Not everything black people do I believe in. So there you go. You know why? Because I'm an individual. I'm a human being. I have a mind of my fucking own. I was raised to have a mind of my own. I was taught to have a mind of my own. So I tend to think for myself. And I don't think that just because, you know, somebody black does something, that means I should agree with it, especially if they're not helping the people. You know, don't tell me to buy black and you don't buy my shit. That's all I'm saying. I support small business. I support small business all day. I don't see small business supporting me. Huh? Where's the small pepper growers? Give me some peppers. Don't give them to me, but sell them to me. You know, like, reach out. Farmers who have spare land, grow some peppers. I've got seeds. You know, I'm just saying, that's support to me. I don't need you to give me money. I don't, you know, don't give me anything. If you want some hot sauce, by all means, please buy some. It's good hot sauce. I kid you not. I mean, I've sent plenty of it out. Ask Sauce Calgary. Ask fucking Hot Saucy Monkey. Ask Drop Nugs Not Roots. Ask George's Hot Sauce. Ask them. Ask Pepper Princess. Ask them. They'll tell you. I think I might have sent out 8 different flavors. Not one of them got a bad fucking review. So, you know, whatever. I mean, what do I gotta send it? Who do I gotta send it to for you guys to enjoy it and buy it? Who has to tell you it's good? You know, tell me. I'll send it to them for free, and then they can tell you it's good, and then you can buy some. How about that? Anyway, though, we have 7 minutes. So for 7 minutes, we're gonna sit here and freak the fuck out to this music together, like we're in space somewhere. I think I could use this to tell scary stories because it's kind of freakish. I feel like I'm in space, right? Like, and I'm seeing all types of nebulas and shit, shooting stars, flying by. Once again, this is by Stephen Pulley. It's called Rapid Eye Movement. You'll find it on SoundCloud. Okay? If you like this, go over there and take a look. Yeah, there's other stuff up there. I haven't listened to the other stuff yet, but I plan on it. I really like how he did this shit with the sounds. Like, this is trippy as fuck. Like, if you close your eyes. And just let it zone you the fuck out into a new place. Some place that you've never been before. Thank you all for joining me for Primetime Omen. Be ready for Late Night Omen, which starts at, I'm probably going to start it at 11 o'clock instead of 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I'll go from 11 to, let's say, maybe 1, depending. You know, I'll do some stories, some noodles, maybe do another couple of batches of hot sauce, you know. Talk some more about all types of shit. See who decides to pop up. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is watch this one for some clips to throw on the old tube of the old Insta. 4 more minutes, folks. Let's just sit here and zone the fuck out. Yeah, if anybody wants to talk shit about my motherfucking couch, I went from the floor to a storage shed to a couch. Yeah, nigga. What? It's moving on up, bitches. From the couch, you know, I'm gonna go to the fucking sectional. And after the sectional, motherfucker, it's a whole goddamn room. And after the room, it's a motherfucking apartment. The apartment is the house. After the house is the land, and the land is another house. Actually, that's not how I plan on doing it. But my actual plan is to go from here to some land, maybe a quarter of an acre or so, maybe an eighth of an acre. Just my land. Keep enough land to build my own house on it and grow some peppers. And then once that happens, I'm good. Because if an acre of land is 10 grand, a quarter of an acre of land is $2,500. I'll buy a quarter acre for $2,500. That's a good fucking investment right there. I wonder if you can permanently damage your taste buds with like hot, spicy foods. Or does the capsaicin actually help them to repair themselves because of the burning? I wonder. I mean, it repairs hemorrhoids. I kid you not. It does. I told you that tincture was gonna fix them shits up real quick. Boom, done. Boom, no more hemorrhoids. Haha, gone. Fuck Preparation H. Give me some Preparation Tink. Psychedelectric, that's what they call this. Psychedelectric. I'll see y'all in an hour. Thanks for coming on for Primetime Omen.